Hello everyone and welcome to Phantasy Star, the first in a series of Sega developed role-playing games for the Master System, Mega Drive/Genesis, and later on also the Dreamcast and even the PC. And with that little intro out of the way, we are thrust into control of Alice, the main protagonist of the game. Alice is by far the strongest party member we will have throughout the game, but she doesn't start out terribly impressive. Low stats, substandard equipment, no magic. This is an interesting part of Phantasy Star. Some dungeons are played out in a 3D mode, such as you can see here. Why exactly there is a small dungeon behind Alice's house is anyone's guess. However, it is a good idea to start by heading down here, because there is a treasure chest, which grants us 50 mesetas, which is a pretty decent starting purse for this little adventure. Further exploring leads us to a dead end, with no sign of any exits. Bringing up the menu allows us to use the search command. However, in this particular place there doesn't seem to be anything hidden. Well, that about does it for this dungeon, so we'll head back to the exit. This whole dungeon is basically an introductory one meant to get the player used to the fact that some dungeoneering will be expected. Let's talk to some of the locals and see what we can find out. A good tip. What he mentions here is that some dungeons will be almost pitch dark, which requires the need of a flash item. A spaceport, eh? Yes, we will be visiting that soon enough. This friendly man gives us a pot that used to belong to our now dead and departed brother. What is the use of the pot? Well, we'll see about that. This is an interesting detail. Since all conversations are started by walking in front of NPCs, the game automatically teleports you to the side once you've finished talking. Do I know about the star system of algorithm of the planets? No, I don't. So please, do go ahead and tell me. Right. Grass planet, sand planet, ice planet. Got it. I already talked to you once before, didn't I? That would explain the soldiers with halberds standing watch. Another useful tip, since we will be coming across quite a few locked doors in the future. Suelo is basically our only real friend in this game. She will allow us to rest at her house for free, restoring all of our hit points and magic points. The church is home to some sort of necromancer cult with the ability to resurrect the dead. Wait a minute. Isn't the entire point that I'm going on this adventure to largely avenge my dead brother, whose corpse is literally lying in the street just a block away from the church with the ability to resurrect people? Make note that this is not a fast food shop, but a first food shop. Completely different. I decide not to invest in a new shield quite yet. Armed guards are keeping us from entering the spaceport. So I suppose that we will just have to use the exit then. And this is our first look at the world map. And what's down here? This is the Paralee residential area, apparently. And here is a hospital, a completely useless place, honestly, since they demand payment for what Suelo does for free. The forest is a dangerous place, yes. That's good to know, thanks for the tip. Medusa has been reborn, oh dear. Ah, the poor town of Sion, yes. Our brother Nero spoke about that. We will have to head over there soon enough. Well, that about does it for Paralee, so let's head back to the world map. Before we do anything else, however, we should save the game so that we do not run into any unexpected game overs. There we go. Let's head into this forest and see just how dangerous it is. Let's search a bit and see if we can find anything. No. Apparently not. This is me testing out the battle encounter system, only to realize that there are no encounters within the walls. A good thing to know. Right, heading out to the forest, and we meet our first opponent, an owl bear. That's not an owl or a bear. And good lord, the owl bear halves our hit points, and we flee for our lives. Right, got off to a bit of a tough start there, so let's see if we can find anything smaller, like this swarm, for example. And we have our first kill. That strange bug was apparently carrying a treasure chest 4 times its own size. This is just about as interesting as it looks. The early Phantasy Star experience basically consists of walking around and grinding and grinding and grinding. I have decided to cut out most of this grinding from the videos since, good lord, there is no need for you to watch all that. Hitting level 2 took approximately 5 minutes and didn't really raise our stats noticeably at all. I have a feeling that this is going to be a long adventure. More swarms. And these scorpions are very nasty at low levels, as you probably noticed. Running like a little bitch back to the residential district, I decided to have a look in the armory, because during my off-screen grinding, I took a look at the available weapons. I invested in that iron sword, because honestly, Alice's attack power is quite anemic at the beginning of the game, as in it literally takes her 3 to 4 hits to defeat the lowest level enemy in the game. Here's me walking into the armory store again, forgetting that you can't actually sell items to normal vendors, you have to visit the second-hand store. With our new sword in hand, we can return to, well, killing things. But first, it's time to stop off at Swallows to restore our hit points. And then head on home to enjoy a good night's sleep. We will be seeing more of Phantasy Star very soon.